Right guys, so here we are. So you got this beautiful lovely interior. This is the front view. So first things first, I do love how you got this red M1 and M2. Then you've also got this lovely thick steering wheel as well, which has got the threading as well, which we've known from BMW M Sport division. Then you've also got this screen as well, which I'm not really sure how I feel about it. The graphics are just not really giving it for me. And also these extra metallic things as well, I'm not quite sure about that. But aside from that, everything else is just perfect. The quality of materials, you've got the soft leather at the top, you've got the lovely heads-up display, you've got just, you know, this nice widescreen infotainment system, you got the carbon fiber, then you've also got your, you know, these buttons over here. They're not really buttons actually, they're haptic feedback impressions basically. The ones beneath are batteries. We'll just take that off. So I believe this does have also, tell you what, let me just bring the window up so you guys can hear what I'm saying. So these are buttons at the bottom, but these are actually haptic feedback. So I like how they've brought the, you know, the future as well as the retro together. I think that's quite nice. This car is simplistic. It's got a lot of space. So you've got your charging space over here, so you can just place your phone on there. You've got big enough cup holders. I do love this gear shift knob as well. You've got extra little buttons as well, which I think are for changing the aggressiveness of your gearbox. So it does give you that kind of I think it's like, you know, that single clutch impression whereby when you change, the car gives you a little kick. Then you've also got your carbon fiber trim as well. You've got this massive, well, it looks massive from outside, but inside is quite small glove compartment. You've got big enough door bins as well. The stitching there is tan, which matches the interior on the inside. It's nice, generally very good quality. I do love how these chairs or these seats have got this, you know, which does come out as well electronically, I believe. Then you've also got the Alcantara, which is mixed in there as well, which is nice to see. Wow, I like it. Then you've got your panoramic roof, which does slide and retract as well. I do love this light, the way it just lights up as well. That's nice to see. So guys, I've barely got enough time. These guys have allowed me to film this car so quickly. So that is your center armrest there. That's got, you know, space in there, which is big enough. So you've got a USB-C charging slot over there. It's illuminated as well. And yeah, just in general, a beautiful space to be in. So this car has got 510 horsepower. So I spoke about that already. It's four-wheel drive, but it's rear-wheel drive biased. There's one of these guys that I watched on YouTube for quite some time. He's from Birmingham. I forgot his name. And he had an accident while his friend was driving this car. And I think they hit a tree. And this car is rear-wheel drive biased. So when you're like, I think on the aggressive mode, the car does have that rear-wheel bias. So you got to be careful how you drive this car, guys. You can't just like, you know, put your foot down and think it's four-wheel drive. So what I'll do is I'll lower the window and then just start the car. All right. That's your button there. So we'll just put our foot on the brake and then just rev it up. It's barely got enough fuel anyways. Lovely, beautiful. We'll just go outside and look at the exhaust from outside, I guess. Another thing before I go, guys, the infotainment has also got the gesture stuff as well. I believe you can no, all right, I believe certain things you can do that, but I think things like radio you can do that. But in general, it does feel like a very good system. It feels very responsive. It's very crisp as well. Let's just try and pinch in. It feels responsive. It'll be nice to see the newer generation of the X3 when it comes out. But nah, I love this car. So that's for that. So I think you've got to then do that. Then it retracts. And then close it again. Then you've got the beautiful lights as well. I love these lights. They're so beautiful. Look at that. Just the way everything feels, man. Everything feels good quality. So you've got your ambient lighting as well. Let's not forget that as well. BMW does have the ambient lighting. Now I don't know how to use the BMW system, but I'm sure it's simple once you have it. So what I was saying before about these M buttons, so they do change things like your driving stabilization. They do change, you know, how the car responds. You're able to change the car from, so that's now an efficient. So you're able to choose. So now you can see some Sports Plus, which means it responds a little bit better. Woo! There you are. So you got to keep changing that to get to Sport. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. Guys, I'm going to sign out now. So that's the heads-up display there before I go. It's beautiful, isn't it? And yeah, guys, I'm sorry I didn't have enough time, but this is what it is. Sometimes you can see great things and you just have to film them as quick as possible. Thanks for watching. Lovely car. Would I buy this car? I don't know. If I had the money, would I buy this car? I don't know. What's the competition like? So you got the Mercedes-Benz GLC 63. Audi don't really have a competition at all. They haven't got like an RS Q5 at all. So I think I would, you know. Therefore, it's very modern. It feels nice. So yeah, why not? So I'll go back and film the exhaust for you guys, just so you guys can hear how loud it is. And then after that, I'm just gonna sign out. Right, guys, so we're on the inside now. As you guys can see, this car is so beautiful. This is a BMW X3M competition, which means it's got 510 horsepower, which is quick. You know, I think this car does 0 to 60 in about just slightly over 4 seconds. The interior is so lovely. As you guys can see, I'm 6 foot tall. I sit very comfortable. And if you look at the interior as well, let's look at the chairs or the seats. So you've got the bolsters on the side which support you when you're doing a lot of spirited driving. Then you've got that tan interior, which has got that quilted sort of pattern. Then you've got the black on the outside. Then you've got this M badging as well, which does get illuminated. Now, one thing I love is the BMW M Sport colors on the seat belt, but you also find these also on the stitching as well as the, you know, other bits and bobs as well. So this car is just beautiful. Let me just turn the camera around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I can barely think.